XGs. Yeah, look, we know what happened last week. It was a poor performance. We swapped the lineup.
You've been talking quite loud there.
Bench players talking, let's start.
So I'm giving you your shot now, Draper.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna prove everyone wrong.
We've got Luca up front. Hopefully he can bag some more goals.
Antonio's up front.
We've got Antonio in midfield, so he can come back and forward like he needs to. We've got two at the back, so that we're not falling apart like we did last time. And we've got a load of bench players that are ready to play. So
yeah, well, it's all right. Get cast off in the car.
Most importantly, behind the camera, we've got the goalkeeper.
Crazy disrespect.
We get it all.
Stop laughing, bro! Look at you smiling, bro! You disrespectful as
We got John.
Flagged off in the car, and now the gaffer's completely.
Wait,
Gaffer's. He was like, worried about the goalkeeper situation. Started a. Go on, I'm saying for today's game. What's up, everyone? Decided to do a little post-com for the match highlights, if you can call them that. But yeah, no, a lot of things kind of went wrong this game, to be fair. A lot of mistakes from our team. In fairness, a lot of bad luck. But let's get into it. So, as you can see, your boy's starting in goal. Nice distribution there. What a save right here. Yeah, we were playing a team that plays every single week. They've been playing competitively in that league for about 10 years, I think the ref said in the end. So yeah, it was always going to be a tough game, but we made it a lot harder on ourselves for sure. So to start out here, we have a lovely little ping by me, I must say. And we had a good opportunity. Antonio, this is on the ball. What a player. Really hard worker. But yeah, we actually started the game really well. Started the opening 5. A lot of the ball, as you can see, creating some really nice openings. Had a couple shots, but unlucky not to get the opener. So now we're back with me in goal. Roll the ball out to our player Francis there. Keeps the ball, plays a nice ball out wide to Antonio, who fires one in. And sadly, Luca can't get the goalward effort on target. And as you can see, that is the first goal of the game. This was, I felt, in my opinion, quite unlucky. As you can see, deflection takes it right past me. Pretty confident, even with my poor goalie skills, I would have saved that with my leg. One of our biggest problems was what you can see right there. We just shot from kickoff a ridiculous amount of times. So I won't say how many goals we conceded right now, but it led to situations like this, and before you know it, you've conceded 2 goals in literally about 5 seconds. And I'm sorry, none of us noticed this in the moment because we were annoyed. What are you doing? It's a goals 5-a-side league. Like, actually grow up. But yeah, as you can see, get the kickoff, and what do we do? Just another shot from the kickoff. So yeah, that was pretty much the problem. We're just giving them the ball back way too quick. Right, so I'm gonna let this play out, and I know I'll get right back to you guys. I'm gonna try to put subtitles if the audio isn't that clear in parts. But yeah, this was crazy. So as you can see there, I do a ball which is not that high. You know, it's not like I smashed it up into the air, right? So he's walking over. You can tell by the way he's walking over. He thinks he's the absolute king. He thinks that we really give a shit, that he's the referee on this random Wednesday goals league. So we have a quick chat. I say, look, sorry, it was only an inch over though. And then he makes that smart remark, but I wasn't even going to stoop to that level. I literally said to him after this, I was like, it's all right, mate, you have your power trip. Because that's literally all it was. It was just a sad dude trying to exert his authority, and it was just not going to happen for me. So I was just like, whatever, mate. And again, just to show how hungry for power this guy was, this is roughly how far above the ball was compared to the boarding. Like, it's not even that far above, is it? But yeah, that drama aside, we get back underway, and Antonio has a shot, which is unlucky. And to be fair, yeah, this is probably my fault looking back. It's a very, very quick strike. Like, did not expect him to shoot at all, but middle of the goal, could have probably done better. But yeah, now we get to me outfield, and to be honest, I was annoyed about the ref, I was annoyed about our team. So, saw an opportunity here, put a foot in, you know, make sure the ball's won, send a message to the team. We actually get the counter, get the ball up with Antonio, who cuts it back. And yeah, unlucky that It doesn't fall to any of our players. But then comes back to me here, block the shot. Nice little step through past the defender. And yeah, I did just want a shot at that point because it was my first interaction in the game. But we go again and boom, the main man, Antonio. Would have been a very, very long day if he hadn't been playing for us, to be honest. But then straight from kickoff, they take a shot. And this right here is such a huge swing in the game. So we hit the post. They counter down the line. No idea what Drapes is doing, our defender here. Completely misses the ball and allows them to score. So it could have been like a 3-2 game, but instead it's now 4-2. And that just felt like a killer blow. And then, yeah, after that, getting back into bad habits, just shooting from our own half, ridiculous. And to be fair, Cornelius got absolutely smoked by the other team's player. Bad keeping, but we really can't blame any of the keepers that were in goal because none of us are good keepers. And yeah, that was pretty much game over in the first 20 minutes, I'd say. But we still had another 20 minutes to play, and this was actually our nicest move of the day. Helped out with a nice deflection off the back of the keeper's head, but it was a really nice move. And straight from the kickoff, though, I mean, this is just ridiculously bad from us. Like, to score and then give up a goal like that from kickoff kind of summed up the whole game, to be fair. We then took a kickoff and yet another shot from kickoff, which didn't amount to anything. And here was actually another big point in the game. So Antonio is trying to dribble down the wing and the other player catches him in what is actually a really nasty tackle. Like, you can't really see it first of all, but when you watch it again and you see it close, it's a really late, really low tackle. So yeah, that wasn't ideal. Antonio was hurt for the rest of the game. And yeah, I mean, from here, I think people's heads started to drop. You can see Francis there, kind of go through the motions. Ball comes into the middle, nice 1-2, hits the post, and yeah, I mean, no one's closing him down. And yeah, it's a nice finish, but like, it's just poor again from our own team. I then decided I'll put a foot in, but the return is not given to me, and you can hear me saying, cut it back. Like, people were just at that point just being selfish, like, you know, kind of annoyed. And yeah, again, another example of people's heads just being gone. So I'm closing down the guy with the ball, even though there's two other defenders around me. But for some reason, our defender decides to come and follow my man instead of going to the guy literally by the goal. So yeah, at this point, we were just being picked apart and it was kind of embarrassing. So got on the ball here. As you can see, no one is making an option whatsoever. So I just turn around, gave it to the defender, gives it to the winger, who ends up giving it into the midfield loosely. So I decide to put my foot in yet again, try bring a little bit of fight into the team, you know, show that we're up for it. Ball comes out here on the deflection, and it's actually a really good finish from Drapes. So yeah, that was a small little consolation goal. Another one here, as you can see, the touch given into me by Drapes is not great, and I noticed it was the guy who had hit Antonio. So I thought, you know what, let's do this. Nah, but in all seriousness, I did go for the ball. I never was intentionally trying to hurt him, but I did go in hard 100% to not injure myself. I did laugh at how I just done a little shrug after. But yeah, he was fine, and after the game, he said it was a good tackle. So yeah, this is just another example of people just kind of being tired and me having to actually be the one to put a real foot in. It's kind of the story of the game. And then at this point, as you can see, our keeper's just lying on the goal with his arm. So that was pretty much that. Here is the final score. And yeah, ultimately it was just meant to be a banter kind of good kick around with the lads from work. So yeah, while it might not have been that, not really thinking about it too much. Would be lying if I said that I wasn't missing the liquid football me and my boys play. But do not worry, because as soon as Ramadan's over and we all have a bit more time on our schedule, we're going to be back with more football content. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.